Okay, we're getting bigger. 180 EF4, capable of producing EF4 damage. This is a extremely violent tornado, guys. It's still pink TBS. This thing could easily be at least like half a mile wide. Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video. Today we are back here on Roblox Twisted. We just joined into this server and it appears that there is a huge tornado on the ground at the minute, so we have got to chase this thing down, everybody. We can see the power flashes all the way from Funkly here, so we need to spawn in our car immediately here and let's get going because we are at a high risk of severe weather, and it's a pretty potent high risk at that. We have a day 2 slight risk, but then we're right back up to that day 3 high risk again. So this is probably going to be a pretty intense video here in terms of the weather. So let's step on it, everybody. Like I said, I literally just joined this server, so I really don't know exactly what's going on, but overall, this looks like a pretty decent high risk, but the first thing I notice is the lack of cape. We don't have enough cape, I don't think, to see anything that significant. It's a little surprising we even have that, high risk. This is a pretty good looking photograph. We've got decent 3 cape, actually really good 3 cape. We got good 0 to 3 kilometer lapse rates. We got a decent temperature to dew point ratio, but overall, I'm kind of surprised this is classified as a high risk. I would call this a moderate risk, but anyway, this tornado is weakening, it looks like, but there is actually a new storm building just off to our west that's going to be heading for Funkly, so I think what we need to do is actually go ahead and turn around here and take that exit, and we need to start heading back up towards Funkly because this looks like it's going to be a pretty intense storm with the kind of environment that we have, and this other one that we are chasing is weakening out, so that's what we gotta do, it seems, so we're gonna do it. If you guys are excited for this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It has been a minute since we've done a Twisted video, but we are back on here, and we're doing it. So, let's go. We're already driving into the pretty intense rain. That is a problem. There is a very high PWatt, 1.58 inches. So, I think that a lot of these tornadoes are going to be hard to see. Already got some hail falling here with this newer storm. So, let's head back up here to Funkly. Let's go ahead and check the radar, actually. Yeah, this is, a very quickly, growing storm. We actually should take this north here. We need to turn around again and, head up north here on this dirt road. But I really don't want to travel on a dirt road, but it seems like we're gonna have to. So, let's do this. Again, very large hail already. This is probably nickel-sized hail. I thought it stopped there for a second. Actually, maybe only about penny-sized hail, but it's decent size. Dang it, why did I drive to the left there? I thought we were a lot closer to the road than we actually were. Come on, there we go. I think at the end of this video, we are finally going to get that storm chasing vehicle. I've been talking about it for so long now, and I think we just need to do it. Let me actually check the storm motion. It's northeast at 54 miles per hour, so these storms shouldn't be that hard to keep up with. But we'll see what happens here. They can be unpredictable in this game, but, it seems that we're moving at a pretty, like, perfect pace, actually, to, catch up with these storms. So, yeah, we should probably check the radar every few minutes to monitor for rotation, but for now, we seem to be good to go. The only problem is I don't know when this dirt road is going to end, because I don't want to drive on a dirt road for forever, because that would suck, obviously. So, hopefully we can find an interstate soon or something. Let's go ahead and check the radar, actually. And, yeah, this new storm has already developed a rotation, but it's all the way down at Hibbing, man. Well, that kind of sucks. Now we've got to go, or wait, no, that was the tornado that we already had. That is, weakening out. No, that's up here. Yeah, this is a new area of rotation down by Hibbing, so what we need to do is actually keep going north here, and then immediately, as fast as we can, take us south on 71. That's going to be the quickest way to get south, so we're going to have to go a little bit north to get there, but, you know, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I can barely get my words out today, but yeah, let's chase this thing. I think it's going to be pretty hard to intercept considering how far away we are from it, but who knows, maybe we'll pull off a miracle here, so let's go, everybody. Oh, wow, okay, I did not realize how close we were to this thing. We are in it, everybody. Let's deploy a probe here. I didn't realize how close we were. Oh, crap, dude. Okay, we've already got 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's heading right on top of us. 95. All right. 96. Come on, let's see if we can break 100 with this thing. I did not realize how close we were to it. 102. 107, this is a very dangerous intercept here. 112, so we're definitely not in a safe zone for the car anymore, but we have to go and pick up our probe, unfortunately, so we got to drive right through this thing, unfortunately. 125, no, we're rolling. Oh, come on, let me out of here. No, dang it, let me out. I don't want to get out of the car, because then I'm immediately dead, but, 135, we're just barely staying on the ground here. 144. At least this is a really good intercept. 147 now. Oh my gosh. Did we die? We did. Dang it. Well, I mean, we got 147 on our probe. There was really nothing I could do there, guys. Actually, I probably could have drove the other way. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that. But we're going to let this probe run for a little bit longer, see if we can get any higher than 147. But this is a very intense tornado. 150. Sirens going off in Prior Lake here. 151. We've already made almost $700 off this. 152. It's still getting bigger, guys. Yeah, this is a very strong tornado. This is violent. 154. Again, we're going up little by little, but it's still something. Alright. 158. We are getting very close to, EF4 range. And this could hit Prior Lake, which is very unfortunate. So, we'll see what happens here. Again, 150, oh, 167, holy crap. Okay, we're getting bigger. 180, EF4, capable of producing EF4 damage. Guys, I think this is a 200 plus. I really do. Because our probe is nowhere near the center of this thing anymore. And we've got 180, which is nuts. I don't know what to do. Do we take shelter in here? I think we kind of have to. The winds are lowering on our probe, but that's just because the tornado's already crossed over it. Yeah, this is a huge tornado here. This is not going to directly impact Prior Lake. Okay, we need to, get our probe off the ground so we can spawn our car back in. So we'll just spawn our car back in. Unfortunately, that will get rid of our probe, but I feel like we made quite a good amount of money off of it, so that's... I'm fine with that, honestly. So let's go to the warehouse and buy a few more probes, actually. Yeah, we made a ton of money off that. That's pretty sweet. Off of that one intercept, we made over $1,000, which is very good. Why is our car upside down, man? Why? Okay. Let's try to get back on the road here. This is a extremely violent tornado, guys. This is really bad. We're definitely going to see some at least EF3 level damage at the minimum. We know it's an EF4 because of that 180 reading, but is it going to get to a place where it can produce 180 damage, you know? Is it going to get to an area that has populated enough damage reading things? Dang it, where is my car? What? Why? Just let me spawn in my car at a good spot, please. It's not that much to ask for. Okay, please don't be upside down, and please actually spawn in. Not that hard, car. There we go. Finally. Alright, let's stop complaining. Let's get back on this thing, because this is massive. This is a huge tornado. Oh, wow. Tons of damage in Prior Lake. This is just from the start of the tornado, actually. This is whenever the tornado first spawned, because it spawned right on top of Prior Lake. And that was whenever it was much weaker, too, in terms of its velocity. So this is a very intense tornado, guys. It's still pink TBS, and there's actually a new area of rotation forming here right on top of Hazleton. If that hits the Hazleton radar as a big tornado, that is going to wipe out our radar, which would not be good at all, obviously. Oh, wow, guys. That is huge. That is a gigantic funnel. I didn't even see it there. Yeah, that is a massive tornado. We are about to intercept a huge wedge here. This thing is gigantic. This thing could easily be at least like half a mile wide. The wall cloud is rotating so ridiculously, and it's not even done. It may be weakening a little bit, but this thing is a legitimate monster. Like, seriously, guys, this thing is giant. I mean, you're seeing it. This is not an ordinary tornado in this game. This does not happen, usually. But we have it. Oh, it did just shrink a lot. I think it is weakening out. It's definitely weakening out a little bit, but it's still massive. I mean, this is still a huge tornado here. So, let's see. We managed to catch back up with it. Let's see if we can get another good intercept. It's shaking trees from so ridiculously far away. let's really get in there, but not die, hopefully, again. That would be bad. Okay, we got our probe down. We're exiting, everybody. We got 79. Alright, we're gonna get higher. It's not even on top of our probe yet. And we already did 79. I think this should be a pretty good intercept here. Come on, let's see if we can break 80. We still got debris all the way out here, man. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, 80. Alright, surely we can get higher than that. I know this thing's weakening out, but it's still... I mean, look at that. Look at that and tell me that's not capable of producing wind gusts higher than 80. Yeah, it's gonna miss our probe, though, unfortunately. Yeah, our probe didn't really get a good intercept. Dang it, man. Alright, let's see if we can get another intercept. This thing is extremely violent, doing tons of catastrophic level damage. Very surprised they have not issued a tornado emergency yet, because this thing is huge. Ah, that is a crazy wedge, guys. Holy cow. My goodness. This is ridiculous. I don't know if this is bigger than the 203 that we saw, a few weeks ago, or like a week ago. It's definitely not in terms of wind speeds. Actually, it could be in terms of wind speeds. We did do 180 on our probes, and that wasn't even at the center. So it could be just as intense wind-wise. But I'm saying, is it bigger in terms of actual size? I'm thinking potentially. This is a very large tornado. I thought it was weakening out faster than it really is. It is still extremely violent. So, is that the tornado emergency? Let's listen to the emergency alert. Okay, I guess not. I heard it, but it didn't continue. Alright, well, actually I think it is, but it's just so loud you can't hear it. This is going to be a pretty good intercept, it looks like, but then again, I said that last time and we only did 80, so let's see if we can do any better. Again, this is a huge tornado, potentially an EF5. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's actually gigantic. What in the world, dude? That guy's driving into it. He is not making it out of that alive. I'm sorry to tell you, bud, but it's not happening. Okay, well, let's try to make... let's focus on us. Let's try to make out of it alive. 61. It's about to get so much higher than 61, though. Alright, still only at 61, very surprisingly. Because this is violent. 66. Why are we not getting higher than 60s? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? What? Like, this is an extremely violent... Oh, it's down to green TBS. Okay, not that violent anymore. Alright, let's place down another probe here, I guess, because, I mean, we're right here still. I don't think it's going to get a direct intercept, though. Honestly, we can, like, run through this thing now that it's weaker, though, and place our probe down. So, let's actually do that. Alright, let's get some money off of you, hopefully. 55, yeah, this thing is much, much weaker. 59, 66, 72, so still in the 70s. Usually before they completely fizzle out, they do have one last burst of activity. 80, so still a decent-sized tornado here, but definitely nowhere near the magnitude that it was earlier. Let's run back and get our other probe really quickly. Let's see. It only did 75. This one's on 84, though. I think that final burst of activity that I was talking about is currently happening. Did we drive past our probe or something? Because I feel like... Oh, here it is. Alright. So we got 75 on this one. We got 84 on our other one. I think that last burst of activity, like I was talking about, is happening. I am very scared to see the track of this thing. Oh, it's lifting. Alright, it's done, everybody. We are good to go. Let's see if anybody got higher than 180 on their probes. Nobody's really doing probe readings in chat. Alright. Well, we got a 180. So, let's go and put that in chat. My highest was 180. There we go. So, this was at least capable of producing EF4 damage if it went through an area that had EF4 readings. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get our other probe, yep, out here in the field. And then let's take a look at the track of this thing, maybe even survey some damage. It's still lifting just because of how massive it actually was. It's got to lift so much. Alright, yep, it lifted. Tornado tracks. Oh, this is going to be bad. There's a huge pocket of just damaging winds north of Palazoid. That's not even a tornado. That's just like 100-mile-an-hour straight-line winds. Why is my mouse being bad? Why? Why did you pick to do this now? Okay, let's see. Is this the one? I don't know if this is the one or not. That could be the one. Wait, let's see the path of it. Why is my mouse doing this? It's being so glitchy. No, let me in. What the heck? What is happening? My mouse is broken. Like, oh my gosh, 7 dead and Hibbing. Alright, well, if I can, there, what the heck? What is happening? Why is my mouse being so bad? Okay, I'm gonna see what's wrong with my mouse, see if I can fix it here. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. Yeah, I think this was the one. Possibly. I thought it spawned closer to Prior Lake, though, but Hibbing probably has some intense damage. I know we saw damage in Prior Lake, but that could have been from another tornado. Yeah, there was one that went kind of near Prior Lake earlier here. That could be what the damage is from. But, the one we were on... Oh, this is definitely the one. Yeah. Alright, well, the one we were on, what is significant about it is that it got up to 3,200 feet, which is over half a mile wide. And I was saying this thing could easily be a half mile wide. I was not exaggerating. I was not kidding. It wasn't really that strong when it was back near Hibbing, so we're not going to get any good damage readings out of that. And outside of Hibbing, it didn't hit anywhere that populated. So the highest we're going to see is tree debarking probably, which is an EF3 rating. So I'm not even going to go out and survey damage. They were saying 7 dead in Hibbing, so this was an intense tornado, and I've been hyping it up for so long now. Let's not procrastinate any longer. Let's buy our storm chasing vehicle. If you stuck around for this long, you deserve to see it. So let's go to the vehicles here. We can either do the Grizzly or, oh, that's pretty cool looking. We can do the Grizzly or we can do the Discovery Support Vehicle. Let's go with the Grizzly. I think it looks cooler. And they both have the same threshold for wins. So that's another good thing is we will be able to stay survived here and much stronger wins now. There we go. We have our new car. That is awesome, everybody. That's so cool. That is really cool looking. Let's see, can it do, oh, and we also get the Mesonet wins now, so we don't even have to deploy probes to see wins, and now instead of 100, we can go 115. That feels so much faster. So, I'm pretty happy with this storm chase, everybody. I hope you are too. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Pretty eventful, pretty massive tornado, so yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Twisted. Goodbye.